The willpower to do challenging things can be fairly erratic. There are days when you might feel inspired to do everything you can to achieve your goals, and days when you really want nothing to do with anything aspirational. There seems to be a constant tug-of-war battle between what you need to do and what you want to do. In many cases, you might find that the latter scenario tends to more frequently take precedence. This is when you might need some kind of framework to stay consistent with your efforts. From my experience, one of the best approaches is called temptation bundling. Temptation bundling is a simple productivity technique that involves combining an activity that gives you instant gratification, such as watching TV, with one that is beneficial but has a delayed reward, such as exercising. The theory behind this is to essentially make a task you need to do much more attractive to you so that you can follow through on it. From a business standpoint, many media outlets, for instance, use temptation bundling by showcasing programming or articles when they really do need to sell advertising. Bundling activities in this way makes use of a psychology principle known as Premack's principle, where more probable behaviors will reinforce less probable behaviors. In other words, even if you don't really want to process overdue work emails, you'll become conditioned to do it if it means you get to do something you really want to do along the way. In his book Atomic Habits, James Clear suggests a simple exercise to create temptation bundling strategy. Begin by creating a 2-column list. In column 1, write all the activities you enjoy doing and gain gratification out of. In column 2, write down tasks that you generally need to do, but typically procrastinate on or don't enjoy. The idea is to create as long a list as possible for each column, so that you might be able to find a way to mix and match items in column 1 with items in column 2. For instance, you could watch your favorite show while doing the dishes, or listen to your favorite podcast while going on a run, or having an enjoyable meal while sorting through your finances. You get the idea. The reason why I find this technique so effective is because it makes consistency more likely. If we truly don't enjoy doing something, at some point we're going to find it too hard and stop doing it altogether. That's why you might see someone who partakes in a dissatisfying deprivation diet gain back all the weight they lost once they go off that diet. Temptation bundling helps bypass this, and perhaps even morph the thing that you need to do into a sustainable habit. The same principles in this technique have been employed in a very effective habit-building method called habit stacking, which utilizes the following approach. After current habit, I will new habit. If you'd like to learn more about that and check out my video on habit stacking, I'll link it down in the description below and leave a card up top as well. Out of all the productivity techniques we've discussed on this channel, this might be the one that you might see the most success with in regard to subverting procrastination, all while likely enhancing your physical and mental health along the way. As James Clear has said, by using your guilty pleasures to pull you in, you make it easier to follow through on more difficult habits that pay off in the long run. So give this a try. Let me know what you think, and if you'd like to see more stuff like this, subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon down below to get notified whenever a new video comes out. Until next time, see ya.